Well, we're making progress. Things are progressing, but 2 steps forward and 1 step back. So you can see she's telling us what she is. She's a Ford. We're getting things together. Both fenders on. Grill's about ready to go in, so we'll get that going. But we've got a problem. Had a bit of a mishap, so let's talk through that, and we'll see what progress we can make towards resolving it today. So now the carpet's just laying in there, the carpet I should say, the rubber flooring's just laying in there, but we've got the firewall cover up underneath the firewall. And to get that in without cutting it or doing major things to it, we had to basically unwire the truck, take the steering column down, take a whole bunch of other linkages and stuff apart, choke and throttle, and took the speedo cable down, but turns out I didn't need to, and then got to get it all reattached as well. So we did all of that work to get that done a while ago. Got it all rewired, although I don't have this stuff back in the loom. I've got part of it over there back in the loom. It's all rewired, starts, runs, rear turn signals work. Front turn signals, I've got an issue that we're going to work on. So I've got the valance in on the front, got the fender hung and in good shape, and we've got chrome letters and our front lights in, but we had an issue. So we were taking things down. Of course, we have to take the shift linkage down, and out of here is we took the steering column out to get the firewall cover in. We got it back, got the steering column back in, got everything rewired, but I didn't have the clip on the shift linkage. And that was on a Friday night. Well, on a Saturday, father-in-law had a friend out, and they cranked the motor up to hear how it sounded and how everything looked. And as they were listening to it and, you know, giving a little throttle, all of a sudden, she drops into reverse and starts backing out the door. Starts backing. Door's open from starting it. Starts backing. Keeps coming. They're slowly. They're trying to stop it. The emergency brake is on, but it's less of a brake emergency at this point, or a full stop as emergency. I'm going to slow everything down to a crawl. We had the door open, and it gouged across the hood. And it gouged it bad enough that I've got a dimple on the back side as well. So today's goal is to get the hood up, get it on a table, get sanded, hammered out, and hopefully get things to where they reprimed and maybe even repainted. So we're working on that. So I'll keep you posted as to how we're going, but things are rewired. We got wires back up under here. Here's Samson. He's fresh off of riding some horses at a horse camp at a farm nearby that suited him right down to the ground. You liked riding horses, huh? Yeah, it's the first real time on horseback. You got 2 days of it. Well, yeah, today was the second day. Yesterday was kind of the first. You've done a little, but this was the first time you rode by yourself, really. So, really neat stuff.
When I was with Stella, at her birthday party.
Yeah, you did. That's true. Yeah. So, let's see what we can do today with our work and how far we get. The detail here, you can see what I'm dealing with. You see this side is mostly just a paint gouge. I got a pretty good swale there. This dimple starting all the way down here and all the way up here. So, not too bad, but that's how far I got to work. Which means if I'm sanding and mudding, I'm coming out that far. I shouldn't be touching that. So, gloves, extra bandana around the neck, try and do sweat control. Keep the surfaces as free of impurities as we can. Okay, initial sanding is done on it. What the sanding is showing me here, this pattern, is that I've got a low spot right there where the color's still coming. And we're high back over here, so as that crease came down and moved the metal, it buckled it this way a little bit, and it left me a low spot. Not too bad on it. I was very careful with the hammer and dolly setup to not stretch anything, because again, when you're hammering the metal together, you can stretch and push it and start moving the steel. It's hard to do, but it can happen quick. So I think we're okay. It's ready for mud anyway. So I'm going to get some solvent on it, get it clean, start some mud courses. Okay, we're getting near the end of the day. Let's take a look at what we got done. You'll notice something's not in the paint booth, but something else is. Alright, so mud's on, sanded, blocked, and we got a coat of primer drying on it. So it's real hard to tell because I got a camera that's pretty poor as well. But I think I got it. I think we got the issue resolved through some hammering and a little bit of mud. We're gonna let this dry, and we'll probably quick block it with 400 just to double check. On Monday, block it with 400 to check it and see if we're good to go. If not, we'll do a little bit of spot putty, try and check whatever's left. So I think we're good. But in other news, while that's drying, get the chance to look at this guy for the first time in the light, not inside of the paint booth, assembled. And that's enough to make me pretty happy for the evening. That looks really nice. I'm really pleased with the fit and the finish on everything as we're going. Just real nice finish down everything. I got some touch-up spots you can see right there. A little touch-up spot that I got to hit on. So, but my goodness, and there's another one down here. Scuffed it with our keys, leaning in and working on things. But look, I got the door cards in. I don't have the door bin in on that side, but the door bin is in on this side. So we're getting there. Got to put the battery on the charger because it was doing too much lighting work and checking stuff, and it run it down too far. So we got to charge it up, and then we'll run it for a little bit. So cool. Anyway, wish me luck on my projects. Good luck on yours.